Hello, welcome. This is Andy here with a midweek episode for Sports and Songs. Good to kind of go over the Mets free agency so far here. See how we're sitting. Um, I'm not real excited yet. It's still early. We'll see what we got going here. All right. This is gonna be kind of weird. Not a lot yet. We just started the free agency stuff yesterday. We'll see how we go. Like I said, here we are. Midweek shows. Here we are. Of course, gonna talk about the Mets. That's my team. Dan will cover Twins stuff. We're going to cover other teams as the season goes on. But as we're early here in Hot Stove, we're going to each pick our own team and go. As you see, the big three have all declined their offers so far, which means right now, if you look at the active 40-man roster, you will not see these three gentlemen on there. They're able to take offers from other teams. The Mets did offer them; they were declined. If any of these three were to sign with another team, the Mets would get a fourth-round pick for all of these guys, for each of these guys. It's different for all players. Most of them, it is a fourth-round pick. These guys are listed as the fourth-round pick. Some of that stuff put in your contract too ahead of time, but that's what we get for those. So if you look at the Mets roster right now for infielders, like I said you don't see Pete Alonso on there. You see a lot of second baseman, shortstop, and third baseman on there, not a first baseman in the bunch. Now, a lot of this is basing on the whole Juan Soto thing. The Mets get Soto. It's almost guaranteed they won't sign Pete. That's a financial thing. I'd love to see both of them in the lineup. Don't get me wrong. But we'll see. There'd be a pressure on Pete then to be the next Aaron Judge because he had Alonso or has Soto bat in front of him, blah, 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 blah. You'd have Lindor, Soto, Alonso. Wow. Wow. But there'd be a lot of pressure on that team too. But you will not see Soto and Alonso on the same team, I'm pretty sure. So you look at that list and go, geez, there's not a first baseman in the group. Well, okay, maybe you can move someone to first base. If any of these guys are going to move to first, I would say Jeff McNeil, being the senior member of the group. Buy's a little banged up. Still a good guy, good spark plug, but first base, maybe we'd see. No guarantees on that, of course. I'm just my opinion, my humble opinion. It'd be Jeff McNeil would be my move to first base. None of the outfielders I see on the Mets roster would be worth a move to first. I would not move JD Martinez to first if you re-signed him. I wouldn't move him to first. I wouldn't move any of the other outfielders to first. Sterling Marte still got too good of an arm. Yeah, he's a little longer in the tooth, a little injury prone. He's still got a pretty decent arm, though. I don't see him as a first baseman. Maybe you could, but it'd be a long spring training if you did. Now, here's some other free agent first baseman out there. I did take off a couple guys, Pete and a couple guys on the top that just financially won't happen. Carlos Santana, Goldschmidt, and Turner are probably the big three out there. I can maybe see Goldschmidt. If you can give like a 2-year deal, we'll see. Anthony Rizzo would be a nice pickup. I'd say no to Joey Gallo. Good guy, but no, sorry. I wouldn't mind seeing Rizzo here. That would be a nice fit. That'd be a very nice fit. But we'll again have to see. Here's the Mets' top 5 prospects right now. You see one first baseman on there, Ryan Clifford. But they're not projecting. He's at AA right now. They're not projecting him up to the 26th season. So it's not a year away. He's 21 years old. Jet Williams, like we said the other day, shortstop outfielder, but he suffered a little injury in Arizona Fall League, but he should be fine. And Drew Gilbert, the outfielder, he, again, another guy, played Arizona League, supposed to be up next year, but he's an outfielder. So if he does come up, does that free up? Because McNeil, like I said, was listed as an infielder, but he does play outfield every now and then. So does that free him up to move to first then? Who knows? I don't know. I don't think they call up Ryan Clifford early from AA to the majors. That would be a big jump unless he just has an awesome spring or just something clicks where, hey, we're losing this guy. We lost Pete and we lost someone else. we got to do something. We'll see. I would not expect Ryan Clifford to be up this year. I would expect Gilbert and Jet Williams to be up. Neither one of those play first, but if they both come up, that could affect somebody else going to first. These are just random picks, random just thoughts in my head about stuff. Being a Mets fan, that's what we're going to talk about here. I'd like to know your opinions. If you're a Mets fan, who you think, do you want to see one of the guys move to first base? Do you want to see an outfielder moved in? Do you want to see one of the infielders moved over? Do you keep Brett Baty and give him another life and move him to first base? See what he does. He's young. He could be adjusted. Who knows? Not comparing numbers, but Mark McGwire was on Team USA as a third baseman, and look how he turned out. Baty, a lot of his decent glove, decent bat. Maybe he's just in his head. Who knows? Do you move, like I said, McNeil to first? Who knows? I think right now the Mets are putting too much focus on Juan Soto. Yes, I wouldn't mind if he was here or not. I'm not going to get too excited. I'm not going to get too, we need Juan Soto or we're going to talk. No, not saying that. I just want to be careful we don't sign too long, too expensive a deal. And I say we because it's my team, man. That's, we don't like when people say we, but that's what I'm saying here. Soto gets here. Like I said, Pete's gone. And some of the pitchers might be gone too, because that's a lot of money we're dealing out there for one guy. He didn't help the Yankees get a championship. If the Yankees would have a ring, he could have added an easy $100 million onto his contract. He didn't. Granted, the Yankees didn't get the championship because guys like Aaron Judge crapped the bed. So it's not Soto's fault. I've heard a lot of people say they don't like Soto because they don't like his attitude. They think he's cocky. He's this, that, the other thing. Fair enough. He does kind of back it up a little bit, but maybe the right manager. Maybe the right manager will help get him under control. Maybe the right teammates around him would help calm him down a little bit. And even if they did, has the scar been left from his attitude so much? Has he left that mental scar on someone's brain that, no, you're a cocky jerk. I don't like you no matter what. We'll see. I would like to see Soto here for the sole fact it would freshen things up. We finally get but look at that. They signed 2 big pitchers with Verlander and Scherzer, and they both get injured. That fears me. They signed the big contract for Bobby Bonilla years ago. Didn't work out. Lindor is finally working out now on a nice big contract. We've had a lot of the players that were hasn't. Let's be careful. But let's not give them a boatload for 2 years and put all our eggs into one basket. We got to win now. If it's going to be a big contract, let's front load it. Let's pay him a lot now, not a lot at the end. Let's not go Bobby Bonilla. Let's not go Shohei where we pay him boatload of money and go, but we'll give you $1 million a year now and pay you all later. Let's get away from those contracts. Pay it all. Pay it in 5 years. Be done with it. So if it doesn't work out, we're gone. We're done with it. If it does work out and we sign him and in 5 years, we've got 3 rings. Great. Thanks for 1 more year. Huge contract as a thank you contract, whatever. But be careful. Be careful. Soto to the Mets, especially coming from the Yankees. That's going to be scary. Pete Alonso, he loves the Mets. Mets boy. We drafted him. He's been our hero. He's been our friend, our fan. We've raised him from a puppy. Could we handle both on the roster? That's a lot of finances right there. You re-sign Pete. You got Soto. Lindor has the big contract. It's not leaving a lot for the pitchers. But if we do, and you end up winning a lot of games 7-5, a win's a win. I don't like those. I don't like that being your plan. Pitchers by committee, and it is what it is. We're putting all the money into offense. So I'm not a fan of that. You got to spread it out. I hope that they could Open the checkbook and just do it. Sign a bunch of better than average pitchers. There's a lot of them out there. There's a lot out there. Maybe get one or two of them instead of Soto. That might work. Kind of like you want to do with the Verlander, Scherzer. Only don't get guys so long in the tooth. Guys with injury issues. Let's see what happens. I'd be happier if they got Pete for the hometown deal. Pete would give us some kind of a sweetheart deal. Get some pitching. Do that. You got studs in the minors coming up, boys. Let's call them up. We got youth. Let's not hose them away. Let's not trade them for pitching and sign Soto. I don't want to do that either. I'd rather say no Soto, sign pitchers, and call up the youth. It's my opinion. And that's why I want to hear yours. What do you say? Leave comments down below if you like it. Think I'm full of crap? You think I'm right on the mark? What's your ideas? Let me know. Please like, share, subscribe. Follow us on all the social medias down below. Check us out our other shows on the YouTube and tell us what you think. Thanks.